a lot of people to help make this work, and we want to make sure that those folks are given their due. So this year we had 175 auditions that were submitted, and we were able to accept 93 of them with the ensemble you see in front of you now. That is a total of 21 schools participating this year, which is a new record for the event. So we are incredibly grateful for the support we see from directors to continue this festival year after year. They've put in a lot of hard work getting the students to this performance level, ensuring they're ready for the event. As well as we want to recognize any support staff that are here as well, the drivers that help bring them here, and any admins that may be here as well. So if you are a director, support staff, or administrator, would you please stand and be recognized? Takes a great number of people in-house as well. Thank you to our CFA staff for the preparation of the facility and the resources, to our music faculty for all their support in running master classes and lessons, our VCSU music students for making sure all the needs are met for the event, Eckroth Music, specifically Sherry Linneruth, for the display that was provided here today, Sodexo and Dining Services for our meals, the business office for helping out with check-in, Mark Potts and Marketing and Tech Services for their live stream and print media, Aaron Heidi from Enrollment Services for providing a booth and meeting with students, and President Alafay for stopping by earlier today to offer some words of support. Because we please have a hand for all these fine folks. Thank you. And now to recognize some of the students for their contributions as multi-year participants at the event. This year we have 2-year, 3-year, and a few 4-year participants at the events. So we would like to recognize those individuals. Students, when I call your name, would you please stand and remain standing until all students in this category have been announced. Folks, you can hold your applause until I get to the end of each category. So, 2nd-year participants: Allison Warner, Ariana Longy, Ava Hodges, Aiden Meyer, Ben Dawson, Braden Everett-Bakken, Carolyn Utt, Christian Ducher, Connor Ronning, Sanaya Hurt, Dagan Slade, Dan Altoff, Danica Freeberg, Ellie Berg, Aaron Martin, Gabe Anderson, Gavin Dvorak, Henry McMullen-Went, Jacob Peterson, James Jordette, Joey Clementson, Caden Butler, Lily Nelson, Lincoln Gettle, Mark Santos, Melissa Osorno, Naya Romaine, Oliver Lemke, Parker Derby, Parker Frazee, Ryan Jensen, Sophia Peterson, Wesley Nephew, and Will Wiest. Would you please give these individuals a hand? Our 3rd-year participants, would you please rise? Aiden Swenson, Ainsley Hansen, Auden Ray Domingo, Callum DeCamp, Gatlin Strong, Hattie Liedberg, James Dahl, Jaden Mann, Juliana Solomon, Lilia Mason, Lucas Harvey, Marin Johnson, and Alexandra Tarnovchik. Would you please give them a hand? And the rarest of all birds, the 4-year participants. We have 3 this year. Would you please stand? Clara Harms and Jordan Jensen from Montpelier, and Leah Meyer from West Fargo. Would you give them a hand? Thank you. We'll now move forward with our next selection, Connect Us by Carol Britton Chambers. point in the program, we would like to invite Carol Oaklam to the stage to speak a little bit about her father, James Ployhar, our namesake for the event, and the selection that will be next, Cimarron City. So please welcome Carol to the stage.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you, Mr. Heidi. I am one of the 5 children that Jim and Ruth Ployhar had, and I'm the only one in the area that's able to come to some of these concerts, but I bring you greetings from my 4 brothers and sisters. I feel really lucky that I can come every year, and thank you for continuing this amazing program. My husband and I were just whispering in the back there that the talent on this stage is just awesome. I mean, these are young people that have been playing probably for maybe 5-6 years at the tops, and they are just awesome. The sound is great. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you just shortly, and we're not going to stay here forever, is about my dad, a little bit about James Ployhar. He was born in Valley City, right here, grew up here, went off to war, came back, and of course he wanted to go to Valley City State University. He was interested in music his whole life, so he decided he would come here and get a music education degree. It was during, right after the war, so he was able to come here and use the GI Bill to pay for his education. And shortly after that, after teaching in Lakota and then going back for a master's, he ended up in Fargo. Well, he ended up in Fargo at Agassiz Junior High School, which is a middle school of 7th, 8th, 9th graders at the time. This was in the 50s. And directing the bands, and he decided that there wasn't a lot of music to pick from for young people to play that sounded good. It was like a dummied down version of an exotic piece, and something that they would have trouble playing. So he decided, well, I think I'll just write something. And he'd had a little luck with one number he wrote in grad school, so he thought, well, I'm gonna write something, and he did. And it went over very well with the students. They actually liked playing it, they could play it, and it sounded good to the parents too. That was the most important thing. So anyway, he decided, well, okay, I need to get this published, I'll get it published. It wasn't easy to get things published in the mid-50s, and he thought, well, why would I let someone else publish it for me when I can form a publishing company and do it myself? So he and his good friend who was in the orchestra department started their own publishing company. And they published numbers, and this particular one, Cimarron City, was published in 1958. And if you listen, the kids aren't working nearly as hard to play this as they played that last number. That was pretty amazing. But think of some 7th grader with a new instrument, or an 8th grader who had a concert and wanted their parents to be somewhat impressed with how much they had spent on that flute or whatever. So he wrote beautiful music that was easy for the kids to play, easier, and came out sounding good. And this is just one of the numbers that he wrote. He wrote like over 800 in his career. Some were overtures for the more advanced students, but this one in particular was for younger students. So I hope it sounds as good to you as I think it might sound to me. And thank you. Thank you for all being here and doing this. I mean, this is amazing. You 4th-year people are something. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for all getting them here and being here to listen to them. I think they deserve another round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. So often there's a theme that connects all of the pieces that we perform at an event like this, and the connection in this one is it is all about the human spirit. So the chorale prelude, your first selection tonight, was based in a hymn. Connect Us is all about the different things that link us all together. The Ployhar piece is about the spirit of the West. It's about that spirit of adventure is how that one made the program. And the last one we'll perform, Skyward Spirits, is 4 different movements that each have their own unique flavor that relates to that idea as well. So, before we get to that, we do have a few more brief announcements. So, first is about scholarships. VCSU is strongly committed towards growth, and that is going to be reflected this year at our event through offering scholarships for the first time. 19 seniors who attended indicated that they wished to have their audition reviewed for a potential scholarship offer, either as a music major, a minor, or a participant. In response, the music department is prepared to extend offers to each of these individuals at the conclusion of the event. These offers may be eligible for future increases depending on available funding and the commitment level of the students within the program. All in total, these offers reflect a commitment of over $16,000 toward continued growth in our program. 19 students, I will announce your names individually who indicated interest. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all have been recognized. Ariana Longy, Ryan Jensen, Ainsley Hansen, Nevaeh Pierce, Marley Winkelspecht, Joey Clementson, Lincoln Gettle, Jackson Borgeson, Ava Watson, Gavin Dvorak, Bethany Marin, Mark Santos, Aiden Swenson, Caden Butler, Parker Frazee, Callan Camp, Leah Meyer, Faden Schrum, and Gatlin Strom. Please help me congratulate these awardees. You may pick up your letters from our enrollment representative to the left of the stage when the event concludes. We are also pleased this evening to have the opportunity to award one student from the Honor Band with a one-time scholarship opportunity here at VCSU. The university grants a single student who attends any on-campus event to receive a $500 tuition waiver when they begin classes their freshman year. This award is granted in recognition of their interest and participation in one or more events during their senior year. For the Ployhar event this year, we are proud to offer this $500 waiver to Aiden Swenson from West Fargo High. Aiden, please come forward and get your certificate. folks, for being such an attentive audience. We'll now dive into Skyward Spirits. Have a wonderful trip home and enjoy the rest of your fall. you.